Everybody. I just woke up from a nappy, and somewhere in the middle of this live, I'm gonna get a coffee, and that will wake my brain up because I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning today for the Today Show, and then I went back to sleep after I finished performing at like 10:30. So that's the tea. So here we are, guys, and I'm gonna wait till. Oh my gosh, it was so punctual. I started right at 2. I'm gonna wait till a few more people. Well, not a few more people, but like I said till a few more people come on, and then it went like a couple thousand people left, which is so funny. So you know what? I'll just start. Bonjour, bonjour, baby. All right. Okay. No, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to do the questions yet. Hi. Oh, I see some of my friends on the comments. So, bonjour. Okay, I have to stop. Oh my gosh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to invite, because Edgar, let's see if he comes on. Edgar wrote a few of the songs with me. This is fun. I'm going to invite Edgar. Let's see. So, Edgar, in case he does answer, I don't know if he will.
Hello.
Yay!
How's it going, Camila?
It's going good. I just saw that you were on
Good
the
to
chat,
see
and I was
you.
like, well, we might as well talk about our songs.
A really cool album. Congrats on the album.
Thanks, Edgar. So, wait, okay, so do you remember, the first day we met each other, didn't we finish Celia? We did Celia, right?
The first day we met, we wrote Celia through FaceTime, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
And the
I was in
first
with...
time we met in person, we wrote Hasta los Dientes.
Yes.
Yes.
So the first time we met, I had been working with Ricky, and he had this track, and I was like writing it in Spanish, and I was like, I need help finishing this and figuring this out. And Ricky had told me so much about you, and I was like, oh, he's Mexican. Hell yeah. And also, you've written some of my favorite songs ever with Camilo.
Thank you so much.
And so I was so excited to work with you. And then we finished it over FaceTime. And then, and then you came to LA, and then you had your guitar out, and we wrote Hasta los Dientes as kind of like it was not the way it sounds now, like totally.
It was not. I think it started off as a bolero first. Remember, we were trying to write a bolero song, and I remember Ricky called me like that same day at night. He was like, "Dude, like check this out. This sounds way different, but check this out." And he played me the production of the song, and it blew me away. I was like, "Yo, like that sounds crazy. Like that's what it's supposed to be."
Yeah, because I remember we were like, what kind of songs do we want to make? And I was like, my grandma, like, she would not stop asking me to write a bolero for this album. And so we went in with that idea. And then Ricky was like, he always sends me these texts, which always scare me, but I always end up liking what he does, where he's like, I know this is going to be far out. Like, this is going to be crazy, okay? And then I'm like, oh, God, I really like the song. Now what if I don't like it? And then I always listen to it, and I'm like, whoa, this is actually so cool.
Maria Becerra came in with I think it was Big One, and they nailed the verse, which was, it was like the nail in the coffin, like
totally
amazing.
And I remember hearing her voice, and I was like, oh, she would be like perfect for the song, because I feel like writing wise, like rhythmically and everything, we kind of have a lot of the same like tastes and things. And then when they sent it back, and we kind of went back and forth a little bit, and then we I feel like made it perfect.
Yeah, And where are you at right now? Are you in New York or in?
Yeah, I'm in New York, and
You're
then
in New
I'm
York.
going to LA tomorrow. Where are you?
I just got back to Mexico
You
for
think,
the week. Yes, I'm in Mexico right now. So
¿en qué parte en la ciudad?
I'm in Tamaulipas right now,
Oh,
up
cool.
north. Yeah.
Um, Wait, and speaking of, ¿te acuerdas what were we playing the day that we wrote La Buena Vida?
Ah, a bunch of wapangos, a bunch of wapangos, a bunch of
Yeah,
mariachi, a lot of Vicente Fernandez, a lot of Alejandro Fernandez.
yeah,
I remember, yeah, a lot of that, mariachi vibe, because La Buena Vida was, we try to have the, the like the Mexican huapango sound that hasn't been done in a while in Mexico, and you bringing it back was just like, I couldn't even believe that you actually thought about doing a mariachi in English, like the whole concept
totally.
of writing an English song to a mariachi beat was, you
So
know
sick.
yeah, so sick.
And I remember like we always like went into the studio being like, what's something like different that we could do? Like something that
Hmm.
would just be weird. That was our
Yeah,
number one question. And then our number two question was, should we do it in English or Spanish? Should we do it in English or Spanish?
yeah.
Well, I love you so much, Edgar.
I
And
love you too. Thank you so much, and thanks for inviting me and being part of this beautiful family, La Familia, and I'm just really honored to be part of this. I'm a huge fan of your work. I've always told you this, and working with you has been like a dream come true. And I really appreciate, opening the doors to your studio, to your home, to your family. And I'm just really grateful for all of this. Thank you so
Edgar,
much, Cami.
te quiero mucho
Yo
y
también te quiero.
mucho más, cabrón.
La huevo. Chao.
Bye. Raul, how do we do like, there we go. Okay. That was really cool. I feel like at some point, Raul and I, can I show you?
No.
Okay. Please stop. Raul and I were talking about doing like a going song by song. No. Going song by song. Um and explaining the process, because there's so many like fun, it's funny, I never want a camera in the studio with me while I write, because I don't know, I just want to focus on writing. I don't want to, inevitably, if there's a camera there, I'm like, oh, this is going to be so cool to play back when it comes out. And I just don't even want to think about it, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like the studio process is so like sacred to me. Like, I just want to be in it. I don't want to think about showing people the process, or, how cool that clip will be to post when it comes out. Like, I don't want any of that. Um, so I don't ever have cameras with me in the studio, but I think it would be fun to go song by song and kind of talk about some of the interesting, because every process, every song comes about in a completely different way. Like no two songs really ever happen the same way. Um, and so there's a lot of fun facts, and maybe, I mean, I feel like it would even be fun to get some of the initial demo ideas, like from Ricky or from Scott, because it's fun to see how a song goes from, you know, like Psycho Freak, probably before the final version would have sounded something like, feeling like a fucking freak sometimes. I don't even know, but I don't know why. I don't relate, I give you lines. I wouldn't, but I try. I don't know, like it would just be like a bunch of thoughts. And then over time, maybe 4 versions after, is me getting a little closer and, being like, feeling like a freak sometimes. Give me lemonade, I give you limes. I don't know, but I don't have time. I can't read the signs, whatever. Um, and yeah, like it's cool to watch it go from that to, um, it's cool to watch it go from that to what you hear now, and then going into the room with my collaborators, which for that song were Scott and Ricky, and be talking about it and then coming up with, you know, these other lines. Maybe I'm an alien or this hard, like in the room. And then, I don't know, just the process of the songs. All of them are different and it's very fun. And like I said, with Edgar, it's always the endless thing is, I remember with Bam Bam, we were like, should this song be in Spanish or should it be in English? And we always go for, well, they might have a version of this in Spanish, but a version of like this vibe does not exist in English. So let's do that. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop yapping because I can really fucking talk. You guys know that about me. Unless I don't have an album, then I'm quiet. How and why did you decide to name the album Familia? I feel like I've said this so many times, but for people who don't know, I named the album Familia because I feel like in our culture, we're always talking about independence and getting there on our own. And I truly feel like we're not meant to do life on our own. I feel like we need other people. We need our friends. We need our community. We need nature. We need our pets. We need animals. We need the sun. We need oxygen. We need air. We need so many things that live outside of us. And for me, you know, yeah, just recognizing the value of interdependence, which I think both of them can coexist, interdependence and independence. But I think we often sleep on the value of interdependence, which is why I think so many of us kind of struggle and feel really lonely, is because we isolate and we don't, you know, we'll focus on thriving on our own. But it's like the thing that actually is the best for your mental health is your relationships, you know, and your and finding that resilience and safety also with your friends and your support system. And that's what I kind of had outside my family for the first time too, because, you know, and I've talked about this a lot too, that I feel like I isolated so much when I was like, had like what felt like, you know, really bad anxiety. And so I felt like I only had that with my real family. And so this was to me about expanding my support system and looking for my kind of chosen family, like my friends and my community. And I include nature in all of this, by the way, too. Like literally I just did a week of promo and I'm like, okay, where can I'm like, I need Tarzan. I need to go on a hike. To me, nature is a big part of that too, our non-human people. So yeah, that's what Familia is about. So, you know, for anybody in general, whether you're, ooh, Maria is here. I want to invite her to the chat. Acá estoy. Okay, let me see. Now I know how to invite people in the chat. It's just taking a little bit. Okay, hold please. So to segue, because Maria is here. Hi Maria. Estoy en las solicitudes para entrar, que se están cargando, no sé por qué no me deja todavía, pero sorry, showed you, but why? Oh, remind. María, te voy a hablar. María, perra. Hola, ¿cómo estás, linda?
¿Todo bien?
¿Te teñiste el pelo?
Ay, sí, me teñí de negro.
Me encanta. Yo también me teñí el pelo.
Sí, te queda hermoso. ¿Qué te hiciste? ¿Como un castaño
Ya, como
claro?
un castaño. Bueno, esto, la mayoría, honestamente, son extensiones, pero
Ujú.
me teñí mi pelo de verdad un poquito más claro y creo que voy a seguir tiñéndomelo más
Me
claro
gusta
porque me
mucho
gusta.
porque te hiciste como unos reflejos.
Gracias. Am, pues qué gusto verte.
Igualmente.
La rompiste en los Grammys.
Gracias. Qué hermosa nuestra canción, boluda, no lo puedo creer. La
Me
gente está
encanta.
súper contenta, todo el mundo le gusta, todo el mundo me felicitó por la canción.
A mí también, no, tengo un montón de, bueno, unos fans hoy me dijeron que esa era la favorita canción de ellos y también mis amigas de Miami me dicen que es la favorita canción de ellos. ¿Has visto el meme ese del el video de los Brats, de las Brats? Te lo
¿Cuál?
voy a enseñar. Hay una
A
cosa
ver,
que no sé, creo que como, like, tenía como 100,000 vistas, una cosa que
¿en
un fan,
serio?
un fan hizo donde son las brats, son tres, y la coreografía están como, está al ritmo de la canción, de nuestra canción.
Ah, lo vi, lo vi. ¿Puede ser que vos lo compartiste en una historia?
Yes, yes.
Sí, de ahí lo vi, me
Yeah.
encantó. Son muy
Pues,
creativos para hacer esas cosas.
right. Pues quería hablar de, básicamente de nuestra canción y bueno, first of all, estoy tan agradecida que quería ser parte del proyecto y que quería ser parte de esta canción porque yo claramente imaginaba tu voz en esta canción y creo que las dos como escritoras y también nuestro tono de voz es muy similar y las melodías que tú haces y esa cosa rítmica que tú haces, las melodías que a ti te gustan cuando escribes son, creo que tenemos gustos y tendencias muy similares, así que
Sí,
yo sabía
sí.
que like eras la perfecta artista para esta canción, así que primero gracias por ser parte de este proyecto y por contribuir tu talento y tu hermosa voz y también tu presencia y tu energía al video y a la canción. So, quería decir eso primero.
Ah, gracias, Cami, no, de verdad, muchas gracias por haberme invitado. Yo sé lo importante que es este álbum para vos, lo personal que es, y es súper lindo que me hayas tenido en cuenta para un proyecto así. Bueno, creo que todos los que estamos acá saben que para mí es una oportunidad increíble, así que gracias por esta oportunidad, gracias por compartir esta canción tan bonita, tu talento, tu energía conmigo. Y nada, en el video encima, ¡ah! En el video fue hermoso, nunca había hecho un video así, no lo podía creer, yo cuando estaba ahí parecía Hollywood, fue precioso y gracias por hacerme sentir tan cómoda con todo tu team son todos un amor, todos explicándome, porque encima viste que me cuesta entender inglés, entonces vos estabas ahí como
No,
traduciéndome,
pero
como
ellos tienen que aprender español.
sabían algunas palabras, a mí me daba risa cuando decían palabras en español, mi vida,
No,
pero
Pero,
gracias.
pero el video, I can't wait. Like, no sé cómo decir eso en español. Estoy súper emocionada
Ansiosa.
para que puedan ver el video, porque el video, like, it was so cool.
Es increíble. ¿Cómo quedó? Yo no lo puedo creer. Yo lo vi igual, viste, que me pasaron una versión en la que todavía le faltan algunos efectos.
Yes.
Te vi ahí a vos con el viento.
Oh my God, yo todavía no he visto, no he tenido tiempo, honestamente, de ver cualquier versión de la canción, pero yo vi el otro día que esta canción, que es la única que, like, por ejemplo, de mi disco, las dos canciones top que la gente está escuchando más son las que, saqué videos y hasta los dientes es la tercera. So pensé que eso era super cool y yeah, I can't wait for people to see the video.
Sí, real que sí, nada. Muchas gracias a toda la gente que está ahí apoyando la canción con un amor y los mensajitos que ponen en la canción. Son súper cute, de verdad, gracias.
También fue mi primera vez trabajando en mi carrera de artista independiente, afuera de el grupo en donde empecé trabajando con una mujer.
Sí,
Y eso era algo muy intencional. Este disco también quería tener like más colaboradores mujeres y eso like es algo que quiero seguir haciendo porque es diferente energía estar en un video set con, con alguien que, es que se sienten como amigas, hay un apoyo, hay una energía que es diferente.
sí.
Así que
Sí, es diferente. También te vi con Willow. Qué increíble esa canción.
Gracias.
El live que hicieron, la versión live. Qué increíble. De verdad,
Gracias.
cantas muy bien. Cantas
No, ella,
muy.
no, tú también. ¿Y cómo te fue, cómo te sentiste en los Grammys? ¿Te divertiste? La rompiste, sonaste increíble.
Gracias. No me podía creer, era como un sueño, te juro. Era como un
Yeah.
sueño. Miraba para los costados y no podía creer que estaba ahí. En realidad, cuando estaba haciendo la performance, ni siquiera miré. Ni
Yeah, yo
siquiera miré.
tampoco. Yo no miro
Tipo,
tampoco.
porque yo digo, llego a ver y me está viendo Lady Gaga, yo me
Of
petrifico.
course. No, yo he dicho exactamente lo mismo. Yo me friqueo, es mejor no ver.
Sí, estar ahí en tu performance y nada más.
Exacto. Cantarle a tus padres, a tus fans que están viendo y ya.
Y ya, era a mis padres, yo pensaba en mis padres, ay, mi mamá me está viendo. Esa era mi mayor presión.
Right, exactly. Bueno, amiga, te quiero, muchísimas gracias. Gracias por estar aquí en el live también. Y ya, I mean, va a ser tan divertido cantar esta canción live contigo, boluda.
Boluda, va a ser
Boluda.
hermoso, che. Gracias, Cami, te quiero un montón. Gracias
Yo
de nuevo
también.
por tenerme en cuenta para este hermoso proyecto y no veo la hora de cantarla juntas, de que la gente vea el video, de que puedan disfrutar de esa hermosa pieza, de cómo bailamos, de los bailarines, de los colores, de
Yes.
todo. Gracias, de verdad, te quiero un montón. Espero
Te
que
quiero
estés
mucho.
súper bien y estamos hablando, mi reina.
Sí, boluda, mi reina, te quiero.
Chao, te quiero, bye.
Chao. Super cute. ¿Cuándo sale el video? Mamá, ¿cuándo sale el video? This is so fun. Oh my God. Who else is going to join? More people join that I know. Come on. Okay. Favorite lyric from Lola. So, Lola, Mama, do you feel comfortable being a guest for Lola? Oh, she's pooping. No way. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, my mom left for the airport, but and she doesn't have Instagram, so I can't call her, but this is what my mom would tell you. Lola is probably one of my mom's favorite songs. Yeah, Lola, Team Damon or Stefan. Okay. It's Familia time, baby. But I've never watched it, but Stefan. I don't really know, actually. I take that back. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. So Lola is about the Patria y Vida movement in Cuba. I know you guys heard me post and talk a lot about that. Camila, ¿por qué todo el tiempo hablas inglés? Okay, fine. So, se trata de el movimiento político de Patria y Vida en Cuba, que yo sé que ustedes probablemente me vieron postear de eso. Y Yotuel era uno de los artistas que creó ese movimiento, o básicamente le dio a la gente cubana una voz en forma de una canción de música con la canción que él fue parte de la canción Patria y Vida. Así que some people can understand Spanish. Well, what am I going to do, guys? I can't win them all. I'll do kind of every other one. So, él fue parte de esa canción Patria y Vida. Y Lola básicamente se trata de, creo que en los países, en países como Cuba y en otros países en el mundo donde hay mucha corrupción o guerra, la gente con mucho potencial y con mucha creatividad, gente brillante, inteligente, no tiene oportunidades. Y eso te cambia la vida. Así que por eso el privilegio es algo muy real. Puede haber una persona igual de o más talentosa que yo en otro país que no tiene las mismas oportunidades por sus circunstancias. Y de eso se trata la canción de Lola. All right, I'm gonna switch over to English. There is lizard in the back. Okay. People are trying to fuck with me on this live, trying to scare me, saying there's a lizard in the back of me. That actually scared me for a second. Actually, to be honest, I wouldn't really care. I'm from Miami. There's lizards everywhere. There's fully iguanas, huge iguanas everywhere. I'll read some of the comments now, please, because then I'll have to schedule therapy tomorrow. Lola is your favorite. Thank you so much. Somebody said high school Spanish does not pay off. That's hilarious. Duolingo. Duolingo is where it's at. I'm learning French on Duolingo. ¿Qué canción fue la que más te costó escribir, expresar por la profundidad emocional que supuso? Eva Díaz, qué vocabulario. La canción más difícil de escribir fue Psycho Freak, porque esa canción es muy vulnerable para mí en términos de describir lo que pasa en mi mente cuando experimento la ansiedad. Y no solo decir, me siento ansiosa, tengo ansiedad, bla, 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 pero qué tipo de pensamientos yo tengo y qué está pasando en mi cuerpo cuando estoy lidiando con eso. Y para mí, eso era ese tipo de paranoia que oyes en la letra de la canción. Me dices que me amas, pero pienso que estás mintiendo. Te quiero tocar, te quiero amar, pero, me duele el pecho, no puedo, esos síntomas de ansiedad donde te late el corazón o, your fingertips start getting weird and tingly. So, es básicamente lo que me estaba pasando por mucho tiempo y esa es la canción, no necesariamente ataques de pánico, pero mucha ansiedad y mucha paranoia. Y esa fue la primera vez que pude escribir de eso y pude hablar de eso y compartir con mis colaboradores. Y eso fue muy difícil para mí porque por mucho tiempo sentía mucha vergüenza por eso. Sentí que no era fuerte, que no era, no sé, que algo estaba como rota, que mi, cerebro estaba como roto. Así que esa fue la primera vez que fui vulnerable y eso fue muy importante para mí. Y como puedes ver, ahora no me puedo callar porque, ser abierta es, creo que, la cura. All right, everybody. Will quiet be a single? A couple fans told me this morning. Honestly, never say never. Never say never. Maybe. It depends. It depends which one. It depends what songs, honestly, like raise their hand organically. How did the collab with Maria Becerra come about? I loved her on ¿Qué más pues? ¿Cómo te ha ido? Hey! I love that song. And so I was like, who is this girl? And I loved her voice. I loved her kind of writing style. And so I wanted her to be a part of that song. I was like, I would love for you to be a part of that song. Celia será single? I don't know, guys. I don't really know yet. Let's see. These are great questions. Let's see. What the heck is my world streak, Raul? What does that mean?
Wordle streak.
A wordle streak. I was like, my world streak. I mean, I guess 25 years. I'm delirious. All right. How do you cope with anxiety other than meditation before performances? For me, anxiety is about knowing what I need when I need it. So sometimes that's meditation, but other times it's not. Sometimes it's I need to go call a friend or I need to text my friend. Like literally before I did Saturday Night Live or whatever, like 2 days before, I'm like texting my girlfriends in my group chat, like I feel really anxious that I'm gonna like completely fuck up. Um, so it's like different for different situations. Sometimes it's I need to go take a hike. Sometimes it's I need to do some exercise and like drain some of my energy. Sometimes it's I need to schedule therapy. Sometimes it's I need more time off. I need to go off social media. So for me, coping with anxiety is being like, all right, what do I need right now? Sometimes coping with anxiety is talking to somebody about something that's on my mind. Because have you ever like had a friend do something and you're like, I don't like that they said that, but then you don't say anything and you keep it in and that gives you anxiety. So sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm about to be confrontational because it's going to help me and also help our relationship. Cheesecake Factory is here. What's up, Cheesecake Factory? I love that brown bread and butter. It's delicious. Congratulations. Any tips for I want to know what Sinu's favorite song on the album is because I know she has taste. Updates cabello. My mom's favorite song on the album. Raul, can you text my mom?
Yeah.
What's her favorite song and why? And tell her to send it in a voice memo because that would be fun. Or actually, let's call her. That would be fun. That would be really fun. It'd be so fun to have more people join, but we'll see. Maybe another collaborator will join.
Hello?
Hey, mommy, you're on live. Don't say anything bad.
Okay. Hi.
Mommy, what's your favorite song on the album and why?
Oh, I have so many favorites, but my favorite, I don't know. I love Bang Bang. I love Boys Don't Cry. I love Psycho Freak.
Okay,
I love
pick.
everyone, but I love everybody. I love a lot of them. But my
Yeah,
the one
right,
that makes
right
me
now.
cry is Lola.
Okay, and why?
Lola because it's like it's about my people. You know, it reminds me how much suffering is in a lot of our countries where girls don't have an opportunity.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that song breaks me every single time.
Thank you, mommy.
You're very welcome.
All right, love
Thank
you.
for making it. Bye-bye.
Safe flight. Love you. Bye. Yay! I said, don't say anything bad, but she like, I don't even know what she probably. I was thinking that she was gonna be like, "Hey, bitch," but that's probably something I would say, not her. What's my next life goal? That's a great question. My next life goal is honestly to do a breakdown of each song because I just feel like that would be cool. But my next life goal is really to get out and have some nature time and also to reunite with my dog Tarzan. That's my next life goal because I love animals. I love humans, but I need animal nature time like 30% of the time. And then I need human 70% of the time. Okay, let's see. When did you actually finish the Familia album? So I'm gonna actually, this would actually be fun, Raul. So wait, I'm gonna do like in order of when each song was written. That would be cool. Can you get me like the track list or something? So, all right. So somebody tell me, do you want me to go from first to last song or from last to first song? So you guys tell me. Say first to last because it's easier for me. Okay, well, nobody's saying anything about that. Wow, this is cool. Raul, I want to do this. Somebody said you should watch the YouTube reactions of Familia. They have such interesting theories and they break down the songs in such a good way. Okay, first to last. Great idea. The first song that was written was Quiet. So Quiet was me and Scott. I can't remember exactly when. He flew to Miami. We were in my bedroom. And I was going to make a dirty joke, but I won't. We were in my bedroom and we just had a mic. We had a mic, we had a piano, and he played those chords from Quiet. Bum, 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 bum. And we wrote. That was the first song we wrote. And that same day we wrote, he had his friend Jonah, who's a producer, send some beats. He sent, whatever, I can't sing it right now. It'll actually, it's too much for my brain to try to sing that synth sound, but let me try to sing it. What song is that? Boys Don't Cry. So we did the chorus to that song, that second half of the day. So I had in my diary, actually in my notes, it was one of the few things I had in my notes, and it was Whoever Told You That Boys Don't Cry. And Scott put that beat on. I put the headphones in and I sang that chorus melody, and then we wrote the lyrics, flushed those out, and then we were like, this is fire. And I think we finished the verse like that next day. So those were the first two songs on the album. Then I think it was Don't Go Yet. That was the next song. That was the beginning of when the album, I feel like we were like, okay, we got a little something that we're working with. You guys know the story of that song. After that was, damn, now I'm like, these are getting blurry for me now. I think after that was, Leave Me With No Doubt. I think it was No Doubt because we were working with Mike and we wrote that song in New York, in Brooklyn. And I posted, that's when you know that video that I posted of like that goat going, ah! So that was No Doubt. And that song, the sound is actually in the song. And that little tiny piano, I played a little thing on that song and that's in there. Okay, so then it was No Doubt. Then it was Lola. Lola was the next day. It was a rainy day in Brooklyn. And we left the sound of the rain in there, I think, and a little siren that was going by. And me, Scott, and Mike wrote Lola and finished it that same day in Brooklyn. Then it was, let's see, what else did we do? Then I think we did Everyone at This Party. And that was me and Scott in Miami. And it was literally just me and Scott. We were like, let's keep it real, simple. We had other people, like producers, coming in like the next few days, and they were getting there the next day. And we were just like, we should just write something like, like really simple. And it was just Scott playing a riff on the guitar. And I had these lyrics written down. Everyone at This Party Isn't You. And so we wrote that song in Miami, like the chorus of it, and then flushed out the verses. And a lot of my second verses I write after the fact. Scott was telling me that, like, because he would always be like, let's just finish it. And I'll be like, no, let's just write a verse and a chorus and then come back to it. And then, yeah, so we wrote a lot of these second verses, like, after I knew that I really liked the songs. Okay, so then I'm almost done. So then it was Everyone at This Party. Then Edgar Barrera and Cheche joined the squad. Edgar, who was on earlier. And we did, Celia was a song that I started with Ricky. It was just me kind of writing in Spanish, and Ricky doesn't speak Spanish. Somebody just wrote something. Oh my God, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I love you. I've always thought you were one of the most gorgeous women in the whole world. And I love you too. That's so cool. Okay, so Rupi Kaur. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. I love you, Rupi. I'm such a huge, huge fan. Okay, so then, I'm almost done, guys. So then I had written Celia with Ricky. I tried to write it like it was basically me because it was in Spanish, and Ricky knows some Spanish. Jennifer Love Hewitt, I so want to be friends, and I want to hug you too. So DM me and let's hang out because I would love that so much. I would love that. Okay, so Ricky and I started to write Celia, and then I was like, okay, I need some help because I don't want to write a song in Spanish totally by myself. I need some help. And so we FaceTimed Edgar, and we kind of finished writing it through FaceTime. And then I was like, oh my God, I would love if he came to LA. So he came to LA, and that first day we wrote Hasta los Dientes. Edgar pulled out his guitar and we wrote that song. And then Ricky the next day was like, okay, I did something crazy to it. And he turned it into this disco song. Then I think the next week or something, this was like the party week. Me, Cheche, Edgar, and Ricky got together. We did La Buena Vida. And then the day after that, we wrote Bam Bam, which at first, I'll play you guys someday the original demo of that song. It had a totally different verse and it sounded different. And then we sent it to Ed, and then it sounds like what it is now. Okay, did I miss anything? No, I think that's it. Oh, Psycho Freak. Okay. And Psycho Freak was before La Buena Vida and Hasta los Dientes. And that was just me, Ricky, and Scott before Edgar flew in. So, you know what? I feel like I've given you guys a lot of information. So I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much, everybody who joined the live. I hope you guys got some cool little behind the scenes of the album. Raul, you should send me some of those YouTube theories.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would be cool. I love you guys. Thank you, everybody who came today to the Today Show and got up early, and a few people even slept there overnight. I really am so grateful for you and grateful for just, being so invested in this album and showing me so much love and just being so loving. I love you guys.